Beautiful. Oh, and even got the heart and the GLHF. That's how you know it's a friendly match. These players in it to win it, but also here, most importantly, to have a good time and grow as StarCraft players. So here we go in the top right-hand corner of New Repugnancy LE in the blue. From SC Swarm, it is ChrisPBacon. Short for Christophanes Felonious Bacon. It's true. True facts. The third. His Zerg opponent in the bottom left in the red. It's HappyFace. Do you see what I see? Do you see it? On screen right now. At the bottom. It's happening, guys. It's happening. You can see the spawning pool coming down for HappyFace. Was that a 12 pool? Oh my gosh. ChrisPBacon dropping that natural. 4 lings already on the way out. Now, I'm guessing that Happy is going to get about 100 minerals, or 100 gas, pull the drones out of gas, and save all the minerals he can. Okay, 100 gas, and Zergling speed. Come on, HappyFace, there it is. Zergling speed getting started. Is he going to pull the... Oh, he's leaving the workers in gas. Okay, so Chris has his spawning pool up as well. The Zerglings coming across the map already. Only 4 for HappyFace, so not a huge ling flood like I may have thought. Chris not quite ready to respond to this yet, though. He does have 4 lings of his own. Those lings should hit at about the same time that the lings from HappyFace hit. HappyFace not going to be able to get any real damage done with this. I don't think they may be able to pick off 1 drone here, but there we go. The pop out there from Chris. 4 lings will join the others, and yeah, 1 drone kill looks like it might happen. Ooh, the drone gonna get away with its life. Nice micro there by ChrisPBacon. Ooh, bad luck on these link shots. I don't believe it. HappyFace still has 2 Zerglings left, but the drone's gonna get some kills. Oh, the alley-oop kills with the drones. Look at those drones. They are predators, baby. 1 kill each. ChrisPBacon gonna save the drones. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Baneling Nest in the back here. HappyFace keeping it aggressive. I love it. Wants to end this game quickly. Chris adding on an evolution chamber at the front here, going up to Roach Warren. I don't know if Chris is going to live long enough to see this Roach Warren happen, baby. Oh, it's a coming. It's a coming. Do you feel it in your jellies? Fast Zerglings coming out across the map now. Spotted, obviously, by Chris, who does see a lot of Zerglings coming over. Let's see what his response is here. Dropping a creep tumor to push that creep forward, but that's not what he needs right now. He probably needs to get a spine crawler down. Some of these are going to turn into banelings here very quickly. Chris does not have a whole lot left. Only 1 queen to defend against this. The Roach Warren immediately getting picked down by these Zerglings. Good control here by HappyFace, who's focused of firing down the Roach Warren and getting a handle on these queens. The drones have been pulled to protect against it. Chris, the Roach Warren finishes up for Chris, but it is going to get... Oh my god, is he going to take it down? No way. The Roach Warren survives with 85 health. This is so close. Now, the Baneling Nest has finished up there. HappyFace banking up a lot of gas. The queen gets picked off. The Roach Warren is going to go down. No. Oh, my God. Oh, Chris, make some roaches. 2 roaches on the way for Chris. He needs to make a couple more roaches or transfuse this Roach Warren. It's making me nervous just sitting there. 3 Banelings on the way. HappyFace, you've got to go forward. You got to pick this Roach Warren off, man. You got to pick this Roach Warren off. Come on. Come on. Okay, a nice pick there by the drone, and there it is. Roach Warren is going to go down for HappyFace, or for ChrisPBacon, rather. HappyFace keeping these Banelings safe for now. Going to move them forward. The Roach Warren getting replanted by Chris. 2 roaches have come out now. Evolution Chamber finishing off that wall, but the Banelings going to be able to waddle in here. Banelings waddling in to the main base. Oh, 1 big Baneling hit there. Takes out so many Zerglings. Chris losing a lot of Zerglings there. Queen gets surrounded. The Baneling does go down. Another Baneling shot onto these workers. A couple more drones going to go down as well. The roaches are out there, immediately surrounded though by HappyFace. Roaches completely surrounded there. HappyFace getting nice positioning there on the ramp. Chris trying desperately to save these units. The second roach does go down there. The Roach Warren has been rebuilt here, but I'm just not sure quite over yet. There we go. More Zerglings from Chris. Gonna chase away this army from HappyFace. HappyFace still with a lot more army than his opponent. The Roach Warren finished up for Chris. Chris has 5 roaches on the way. This is gonna stem the aggression of HappyFace. HappyFace needs to get something done really quickly before these roaches come out. One good Baneling hit could end Chris's career here. But as 5 roaches come out, he's going to be inoculated against any of this Ling Bane damage. 1 Baneling. Oh my god. Oh no. Baneling, get in there. Go! Control from HappyFace. Baneling, get in there! There it is. That's the Baneling shot we wanted. A nice pick there by HappyFace, but Chris gonna block up this natural with some roaches here. The Zergling's having real trouble picking off. They need to focus fire something down here. The second Roach Warren, already about half health. Baneling's coming forward again. HappyFace, intent to make this work. He does have a Roach Warren back home, grabbing a couple extra gas. +1/+1 also on the way. HappyFace macroing pretty well behind this. It looks like Chris may have held before, by now, though. Picks off one more Baneling, and Chris is going to live away from this. The Roach Warren bleeding desperately, begging to die, but still alive. Okay. 4 roaches on the way for HappyFace, who's continuing this aggression. Neither player with a third base yet. Let's stop and take stock of what's happened here in this initial aggression. Units lost. Resources lost. Current units. All right, you tell me, who's winning? That's what I thought. Look at all these roaches. Look at that evolution chamber from Chris. Almost all the way dead. 32 health left. Wow, those Baneling hits were massive. If Zergling sneezes on this evolution chamber, it's gonna fall. But Chris has a strike force of roaches. It's gonna come back in this game. What a save. Roaches for HappyFace, forced to congregate back at their own base. 10 more roaches on the way for HappyFace. Chris has stabilized. HappyFace stabilized also. Which one of them is going to feel confident enough to take a third base first? HappyFace is the answer. There it is. HappyFace dropping that third base. Both players with roach speed starting at the same time. Chris does have a slight advantage here with +2 getting started, whereas 1-1 is only on the way for HappyFace, but HappyFace is working off of 2 very healthy evolution chambers here in the main base, whereas Chris's second evolution chamber is not worth researching from because it's so close to death. Without a transfuse or something, it's going to be crazy. More roaches pouring out for both players here. Plus, wow, Chris being bold here, starting +1 armor from this other evolution chamber. HappyFace moving out on the map now. +2 about the same time for both players. Oh, almost got an Overlord kill there. Chris not going to lose that Overlord just yet. Some nice Biles could take it down, but slow Overlords notoriously still difficult to pick off with Biles from Roach Ravager. Roach Speed going to finish up at similar times for both players. Roach Speed has finished up now. Speed Roaches on the map. Third base for Chris under siege here. This is beautiful. HappyFace going to draw these roaches up Chris out onto the map here. HappyFace does have an upgrade advantage right now. +1 and +1 for HappyFace, whereas Chris does not have that armor upgrade just yet. It's only about halfway done. The third base gonna get knocked down, not even canceled by Chris. Oh dear. And HappyFace is gonna pick that third base off, forcing Chris up into the high ground by his natural here. HappyFace getting on top, both players eating a lot of Biles. Nice micro there by HappyFace to get out of the way, actually. HappyFace not being able to fight with all these roaches. There's a lot of roaches in the back here not fighting, but reinforcements coming up from HappyFace, gonna flank Chris, pushing Chris back to his natural. His roaches funneling through that tiny little choke point. A couple Biles are gonna land on those roaches, getting him dangerously low here. One Queen does go down. Evo Chamber should get picked off there. +1 armor, +1 carapace rather, canceled for Chris. Does HappyFace have enough to break through here? Chris really struggling, lands a nice Bile, though the Roach Warren does get picked down. That's a big win there for HappyFace. Chris has got to replant that Roach Warren very soon. HappyFace continuing with the aggression. Roaches marching across the map to reinforce for HappyFace. Chris doing pretty well here. Only a couple Ravagers left for HappyFace. A couple Zerglings have been mixed in as well. HappyFace forced to retreat here off creep, waiting for the reinforcements to join. Never mind, reinforcements not joining. Going back home. Chris has unbelievably held this aggression again, but HappyFace in a much healthier position, reinforcing back home. Chris desperately rebuilding that Roach Warren in a much safer place right now. Trying to start, there we go, starting +1 carapace, but melee attacks level, missile attacks level 2 rather, just about to finish for HappyFace. HappyFace with a distinct advantage this game. The third base is established now. No drones have gone there just yet, but he should be able to saturate very soon. HappyFace moving out across the map again. Chris sees all with this Overlord and knows that a massive strike force is coming straight for his natural. Chris repositioning here, has taken the third, needs to try and protect this. The third, of course, has been spotted by HappyFace. HappyFace might be able to pick off that third again. Oh man, a nice pick on that Overlord. Almost down for HappyFace. Can you imagine what one queen would do? There we go. Chris engaging in. +2 Carapace on the way for HappyFace. HappyFace going to rotate down, strike into the third base here. Chris's forces not defending that third base, waiting for an attack that's not going to happen. And HappyFace coming into the third base, going to force a cancel at least, if not a kill. Can Chris respond in time? Oh no, that was a kill, not a cancel. Chris losing a lot of health there. That is a real shame. Again, a poor engagement from HappyFace. HappyFace needs to back up, make sure that he attacks from a position where all of his roaches can fire onto his opponent at the same time. Last time, we saw HappyFace with a lot of roaches on the ramp, but a couple back here that were just frustrating, goofing around, not doing any work. HappyFace has to be careful with these rallies. These roaches going to get picked off very quickly here. Okay, distracting a lot of the roach fire. This is going to allow HappyFace to get into a nice position on the ramp here. But again, Chris able to establish the high ground position there. HappyFace forced back, and the players seem to have stabilized yet again. But Chris still has no third base. He's lost it twice now. HappyFace with a spire behind this. Third base somewhat saturated now. HappyFace able to squeeze in a round of drones between this. Chris going to pick off an Overlord there, which is cute, and might be able to try and go for a third base. There we go. Trying at a different location now for his third base as HappyFace goes back. 7 Ravagers on the way for HappyFace. More roaches. Spire about a third of the way done here. Keep your eyes on that spire, guys. As soon as it gets done, what we're going to watch for when you see a player building a spire. How much gas do they have? Remember, Mutalisks cost 100 to build. So keep your eye on the gas and income as that spire builds. The gas and mineral incomes should increase at about the same rate for our Zerg player. Looks like we're going to see another skirmish in the middle of the map here. Oh no, Chris not on move command, and HappyFace not able to engage. Oh no, Chris getting some big shots off here. Some Corrosive Biles would win the day here. Oh man, Corrosive Biles landing everywhere. And HappyFace bailed out of a really tough situation there. HappyFace could have had a really nice flank there, but unfortunately didn't close the gap here. So again, keep your eye on this gas number as the Spire finishes up. 800. 900, probably close to 1,000. That's 10 Mutalisks that are going to pop out the second that Spire finishes up. The Spire finishes up, 9 Mutas, make it 10. 10, make it 10, HappyFace. Whatever. Third base coming in now. Chris attacking into HappyFace's third. Corrosive Biles need to rain down onto Chris's army there, forcing Chris out of position here. HappyFace doesn't want to heat his own Biles there. Chris trying to get back into the third here, but this time HappyFace with a distinct upgrade advantage, +2 Carapace for HappyFace, and Mutalisks are out on the field now. A lot of Biles going down, and Chris eating a lot of those Biles here, but Chris with really nice positioning here, driving HappyFace back. Chris actually ahead here. Where are the Mutalisks for HappyFace? HappyFace building a lot more, 15 more roaches on the way. The Mutalisks need to pop out. Where on earth are those Mutalisks? HappyFace, you've got to go, man. He's got nothing to fight Mutalisks, so the Mutalisks have open season now on these Ravagers. The Roaches and Ravagers, of course, are +1 Carapace and +2 missile attacks, so the natural expansion gonna go down very quickly for HappyFace. 9 more roaches are popping out very soon, but Chris P already in the main base. Looks like that lair could be cooked. Ooh, gonna go for the Spire instead, stopping the Mutalisk play. Now again, these Mutalisks are just a ticking time bomb now. Chris is gonna get cleaned up here, trying to go for that lair, but just doesn't have the firepower to make it done. So HappyFace replanning that natural expansion. That was a good pick off there by Chris. Chris, who picked off the natural but not the third. Chris doing a pretty good job here. The Spire has gone down though. HappyFace with 54 drones. Unfortunately, long distance mining with some of them here. Take a look at the income graph here. Wildly in favor of HappyFace for most of the game, but Chris able to stabilize just a little bit here. Spire going down for Chris, as well as 4, count them, 4 Spore Crawlers. The Mutalisks have arrived now. Mutalisks picking down some of these roaches, weakening as HappyFace comes in. HappyFace still with an upgrade advantage. Chris taking a fight here that he doesn't really need to fight here. Mutalisks weakening a lot of these roaches. The roaches from Chris gonna have to go wee all the way back home, and HappyFace still with a distinct advantage here. Queen pecking away at some of those Mutalisks, but the Mutalisks getting some nice shots off, picking off the Queen. Could get a free Overlord kill. Roaches from HappyFace streaming in here. The wall getting lower and lower from HappyFace, crashing through the wall like a Mexican with a pole vault into the United States. I think HappyFace has broken this down. In the natural, safe and sound. More roaches streaming across the map. Chris building 6 roaches to try and defend, but that is it. Chris gives the GG, and HappyFace takes game number 1. Beautifully played by both of those players. I love me a good ZvZ. Hokey smokes, guys. I have got to take a quick break. We're going to get our players into our next match. ChrisPBacon going to be able to choose the next match, and I will get that going very quickly, guys. Stick around for game number 2 between these two players. All right, guys, I am hydrated. I am back. I am still barely alive as we get into game number 2 of the second semifinal match in Platinum Heroes 2. ChrisPBacon going up. Pardon me. Going up against HappyFace. Now, last game, we saw some crazy Roach Ravager action. And this game, I hope we see something like that again. So, as the loser of the last game, ChrisPBacon was able to choose his favorite map. He has chosen King's Cove. This time around in the blue. From Clan SC Swarm, it is ChrisPBacon. Christophorus Phonetics Bacon Jr. He is the scientist that phonetics was named after. It's true. True fact. His opponent, in the bottom right, in the red, with a very decisive hatch first opening, it's HappyFace. So HappyFace going hatch, then gas. Chris going gas, then hatch, then pool. Slightly different builds here from these two players. Chris just going to be moderately ahead, I think. In almost all areas. More drones, earlier hatch, earlier pool. Well done by Chris, who's definitely trying to recover from a rough game 1. These players must be just pushed to the limits after that crazy Roach Ravager match last game. Again, standard builds from both those players. Fairly passive game until the end there. And then once things hotted up, or heated up, if you're from America, they heated up real fast. So, Chris's natural is going to finish. A couple workers going to Maynard over there. Ooh, looks like he pulled one. Oh, pulled all of them out of gas. Now, this is interesting. Chris, 6 Zerglings on the way. Zergling speed. No more gas being taken. Make it 8 Zerglings. Make it 10. Oh, Chris, rallying these Zerglings to the back of his natural. Or back of his main, rather. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Here we go. So, also, 6 Zerglings for HappyFace on the other side of the map. HappyFace, however, still mining gas. Chris, not mining gas anymore. All these Zerglings hit at the back of the base. HappyFace has not scouted this out just yet. Chris with 4 more Zerglings. Zergling speed about 5/8 the way done. Couple Zerglings from Chris coming across the map here. A lot of Zerglings out for HappyFace, though, as well. Chris going to be forced to retreat here. Going to lose a couple of Zerglings that he didn't necessarily need to lose. Setting up for a Zergling ambush here. Get him into the bushes and go! A nice surround there by Chris. HappyFace is going to, get a better angle, though. And Chris going to lose a lot more Zerglings than anticipated here. This is really going to hurt his play long term. Oh, no. What does Chris have up his sleeve, though? Speed Zerglings waiting in the back of the base. Quick lair for HappyFace. Roach Warren going down. Is it Nidus time, friends? Oh, I think it might be. Chris adding on more Zerglings still. No more gas being mined for Chris here. He's cut drone production almost entirely. Just building Zerglings, and here they come. Queued across the map here. They are going to get spotted here by HappyFace. How is HappyFace going to respond? 10 Zerglings of his own coming out. The Roach Warren still not finished. Roaches will not be there by the time these Speedlings hit the front door. 6 more Lings on the way here from Chris. Oh man, I can't read your name right now, but you're an amazing, you followed an amazing time. Chris getting a full surround on that queen, taking out a queen, now aggressively engaging the mineral line here, needs to back out, needs to get a good surround there. Oh, wrapping around the end there, Chris with really good timing, picking off a lot of drones, and there it is. ChrisPBacon with a powerful push is gonna take HappyFace to a rubber match. Game number 3 coming your way. Woo! What a match by ChrisPBacon, hiding those Zerglings in the back. Not too bad at all. I'm so glad the aggression paid off for him in the end. Okay, I gotta try this name. I did have somebody follow me in the meantime. Let me get this game set up, and then I'm gonna give you a shot. Give a shot at your game. At your name, rather. All right. The person who followed me was 1NT0NTH3 Mist. Into the Mist. That wasn't as hard as I made it. Thank you so much, Into the Mist. I appreciate the follow. I'm so glad you're enjoying Platinum Heroes 2, rather. Our second tournament of the day. Finishing up this bracket. This is the second and final semifinal series to see who goes on to the grand finals and which player goes down to the third place match. So we have made our map choice now. We're getting both players into the lobby. All right. Let's get the ready from one player, the ready from a second player, and here we go. All right, gang, you hear the ticking sound. I hear the ticking sound. We are in to game number 3 between these two players, HappyFace and ChrisPBacon. This is the rubber match. This is the match that decides who goes on and who drops down to that third place match. Now, a quick reminder, guys, before we get into the game, we are still trying to fully fund this tournament. Right now, we've got like $35 for our winners. If we can get that number up to 50, that would be awesome. So if you are enjoying these games at all, if you would like to throw a couple dollars or even just 50 cents our way, we would really appreciate it. Hit the exclamation point Matcherino in the chat. You can type in the code platinum and the number 2, or you can type in platinum and the number 2 to contribute 50 cents to try and increase the prize pool for these players, because heaven knows they are earning it right now. The organizers of this tournament don't make any money. We don't pay producers. We don't pay casters. We don't pay anyone in this tournament. All of our money goes straight into the prize pool, and then very occasionally, if we have to do logos or anything, I think those are purchased. But if you want to support this channel, guys, head over to the Matcherino, or not this channel, that's me. I'm not the one you're supporting here. If you want to support this tournament, if you are loving the play and want to see more of it, head over to the Matcherino page, drop us whatever you can spare. Any money that, if we do get in our $50 mark, any money that goes beyond that will just go to fund Platinum Heroes 3. So it'll roll over, so you're not wasting any money. Beardy SC2, thanks for the follow, man. I appreciate it. I'm so glad you were able to join us. I hope you're enjoying this tournament as much as I'm enjoying casting it. This is actually a first for me. My jaw is getting tired from talking so much. My tongue and throat are a little tired as well, but like the sides of my face, like here, my jaw is physically like in pain from all the moving it has to do. Oh my gosh. All right, so both of these players with exactly the same build here. Getting that hatch down very quickly. Going to give them a lot of options as soon as those naturals pop. So it looks like HappyFace, followed quickly by Chris. Going to get those naturals out. They both are going to start Zergling speed right away. And how many Zerglings are they going to crank out behind this? 6 Zerglings each. This 8 Zerglings each. This could not be more of a mirror build. Scouting Overlord's going to pop in and see, oh, you're doing the same thing I am? All right, cute. This one. Oh yeah, you too. All right, cool, bro. Cool. They're going to text each other about it later. Dude, did you see that? Like, after the game's over, the Overlords are still going to be alive. And they're going to be like, oh, well, whatever, man. That's cool. You know, whatever. All right, rock and roll. Yeah, I'll see you later, man. I'll see you on Acropolis later. All right, rock and roll. All right. Overlord is getting pushed out here from both players. Oh, no, never mind. Okay. HappyFace coming across the map here with a couple Zerglings here. Chris going to get the defender's advantage there and pick off 2 of the slow Zerglings from HappyFace. HappyFace forced to retreat, actually, and Chris going to chase him all the way back home. There we go. Chris going to pick off 2 drones, but one of Chris's drones, rather, Zerglings. One of Chris's Zerglings is going to get picked off as well. Speed going to finish slightly ahead for HappyFace, I think. Yeah, Speed going to finish slightly ahead for HappyFace here, but the Queen to defend should be all right. Zergling's going to try and get us around on this Queen here. HappyFace actually flooding across the map now. Chris has 16 Zerglings in production. There we go. Chris going to get a better angle here, but I think HappyFace actually might walk away with this now. Chris going to clean this up very well. Look at this. The rest of his Zerglings do pop out, and Chris able to clean up all of HappyFace's aggression there. Chris not going to waste any time, sending across the match. This is it. Look at this. Oh, Bude, I didn't see, you guys in chat a minute ago were talking about the SGDQ Pokemon Let's Go run. I haven't seen it yet. Please, please, please don't spoil it for me. I can't wait to see. I've never seen a Pokemon Let's Go speed run before. I can't wait. HappyFace dropping some spine crawlers. A little bit worried here, and he should be. Chris has a lot of Zerglings. The Zergling's gonna get loose in the mineral line here. The drone's mineral walking out. That's very cute there. But Chris gonna get us around on the Queen. The Queen is gonna go down here. Spine crawlers, one gets canceled there. Second one getting canceled. Oh no, Chris going back into the main here. Oh, he's going for the spawning pool. Oh, this is dirty football. Chris gonna pick up the spawning pool first, it looks like, and then go straight for the main. Chris setting these drones up, and HappyFace gonna be forced, has the Baneling Nest, but no spawning pool anymore. The spawning pool does go down. Chris gonna head back down. There is one spine crawler in the natural, but that's simply not enough. Chris here with so many Zerglings here, able to cheese his way into the grand finals. I don't believe it. HappyFace's main goes down. Chris plants a 3 behind this, and oh no, HappyFace in so much trouble. Baneling's trying to morph in. One gets canceled. The second one gets canceled as well, barely at the last second. HappyFace GG's out, and Chris is going to the grand finals.